All right, guys, without further ado, the first episode of Attiring Life. My name is
Yes.
Royed. I'm sure you guys already know me by the first previous episode. Juan, how are you feeling today? First episode. This has been a journey, Juan. How are you feeling about this?
No, it has been a journey. We've recorded this so many times already, but like this is a process.
Practice
like,
makes perfect, bro.
Yeah,
Third
like
time's
it's
a
a
charm.
journey. So we're excited that finally today is like we're actually very comfortable already, like
Right.
with recording, and I don't know, I have a good feeling about this.
I'm
I feel like
excited.
it's gonna be great.
I'm
Yeah.
excited, bro. This is gonna be. It's the first official episode. It's the first step of a building block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of a milestone. So we're super excited for this, guys. And without further ado, the first episode of Attiring Life. So, to start things off, Juan, like I have a question for you. When you think about fashion, just the word fashion, what comes into your head?
I would say like with fashion, basically it's about just like me and you have talked off camera, like self-expression, basically your presentation card to the world,
Right.
kind of like how you want people to perceive you even before they talk to you. So it's something that you can use to, again, present yourself to the world, but also to kind of like, I don't know,
It's your
improve
image.
yourself in general.
100%,
Yeah,
bro.
like just feel good, more confident with yourself, and kind of like put yourself in a better position to actually be even successful in life. I would say.
I agree, bro.
What about you? How do you see fashion in general?
I think when I think about fashion, bro, I just think about self-image, perception.
Yeah.
Like for me, when I think about fashion, I think about like when you see someone walking on the street with like a nice outfit.
Yeah.
You think that person's well presented, takes care
Yeah.
of themselves. I think fashion is such a, fashion as a word is an understatement, bro. I think it's just like, it takes you a long way when you really think about it, bro. But
Yeah.
I see it as like image.
It's very broad, and for a lot of people it might be mean like a little bit different things. But for us in general, yeah, like you and I have said, it's basically how you present to the world, and that self-image, how you see yourself, and it
100%,
actually reflects a lot of times, like I mentioned, how you feel. Sometimes you see people that when they're feeling like at their best,
Right.
they always kind of like try to look their best and be always like on point. And then sometimes if they're feeling sad, they kind of like also tend to dress in a way that kind of like is
Right.
gonna reflect that.
Yeah.
So it definitely is something that can help the world to kind of like figure out how you are as a person and how you're feeling a lot of times.
No, bro, I agree.
But yeah, and in your case, like when it comes to fashion, if you were to tell me, like, because we all know that nobody was born like knowing how to do stuff. When was the moment in life that it actually started for you? Like you would say you actually started paying attention to it and realized like, damn, this is important. Like I have to actually pay attention to
Yeah,
this.
bro. So for me, fashion has been a staple in my life since I was a kid.
Okay.
When I was younger, bro, I was always putting together outfits, trying to dress nice, watching people on YouTube. But when you're a kid, you think you dress nice, but like it's not nice, bro.
Yeah,
Like when you
you're
look
not.
back at
You're
it,
not.
it's
You look at
crazy.
those pictures, you're like, damn, what am
I know.
doing here?
I was like, what was I wearing? I thought it was so cool at the time. I was
Yeah.
always getting clothes. My mom would always get mad because I had so many clothes and I still have a lot of clothes, bro. But for me, I think fashion just has been so engraved into who I am as a person, just because like. It was more of like a warm thing for me. Like when I put on a nice outfit, I felt comfortable. Like for people, maybe it's like video games or something. Like for me, like fashion was when I put on a nice outfit, I felt happy. Like it was kind of weird. So I kind of just stuck to it. Like over the years, bro. Like my fashion has changed so much tremendously over the years, over the span of 21 years. But for me, it was just like, I don't know. I just love dressing up since I was a kid, bro. And I remember my
Yes.
family and my friends used to always tell me like, you always overdress, but it wasn't overdressed for me. I was like, I just love clothes. Like, I
Yeah.
love clothes. I love dressing. But in your case, like, what would you say, like,
That
like,
turning point.
not turning point, but like we'll get into that. But like, how would you say fashion has been a staple in your life?
I mean, in that sense, it's been pretty big. Like you said, when you're little, you kind of like think you're dressing nice, but
Right,
you're not.
right.
And then when you grow up, you start paying more attention to it. I would say that it has helped me a lot to
Right.
believe more in myself,
Yeah.
to realize that I can do so much more. It may sound like some people may be hearing this and they're like,
Yeah,
what
bro.
about you're just dressing nice? It's making you like feel like you can, achieve more, like be this,
Yeah.
this more things in life. But in my case, it actually did, because when you start dressing nice, when you actually start taking care of yourself in general,
Right.
and that includes, of course, fashion, it kind of like puts you in the right mindset to just do everything else and kind of like go for everything else in life.
100%.
So I would say it's been a staple in that sense that it actually helped me believe more in myself, have more confidence.
Yeah, it builds that confidence, bro.
Yeah, and actually like make me know that I can achieve so much more than what I was doing before I actually got into it.
Right.
To
That's
put it
true,
like
bro.
that.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think for me, bro, like it's so cringy, bro. It's not cringy, it's cliche, bro, but like literally fashion for me, it's been my everything, bro. Just because like, for example, like, I mean, we'll get it more, we'll talk about it a little bit more in the next episode of self-improvement, but
Yeah.
like for me, like it's done so much for me. Like, for example, like I love working out, so like for me, working out has built me the confidence to wear, you know, like now I wear tighter clothes, more fitted clothes,
Yeah.
because I've developed my body in a specific way that I wanted to develop it. But like fashion, for example, like when I'm wearing a tight shirt, it gives me the confidence, and this is what I prefer to wear. I feel good.
Yeah.
And people don't understand, bro. It's like a direction. Like fashion it gives you like a whole, like a multiple doors to like open.
Yeah.
And it just gives you like that like confidence to really pursue multiple things, and it gives you like a sense of direction of what you want to do. So
It's kind of like you know, when we start our day, the first thing we need to do, no matter what work you do,
yeah,
unless you have a uniform, right? But for most people, I would say is dress up.
yeah,
That's how you start your day.
100%.
That's one of the first things you do in the day. So it also applies. We're not going to talk much about this. We're going to do it on the next episode. But in terms of like that beginning of the day to put you in the right mindset,
Right.
fashion is there. So if you kind of like start the day dressing nice, you're going to feel nice for the rest of the day. Believe
Right.
me.
I agree, bro.
And even when going out at night, etc. So you mentioned about you liking now more fitted outfits.
Yes.
So let's take a second, right? Because we need to do that today. Let's take a second so that you can guide people
Little
through
fit
your
check?
outfit. Yeah. Like we're matching.
Guys.
We're matching in black and white pretty much. But take us through your outfit. What, you know, the color and what do you normally wear?
Yeah. So for me, guys, the truth about it is I love black. Like I love black, guys. I only wear black. But the reason why I like black is because it looks elegant. But I was telling Juan this, like Juan is so lucky because he's tan. I'm white, so it's like for me, like I just find darker colors look better on me. But
Yeah.
I've always just stuck to black. But like guys, and the thing is with fashion, what people don't understand, you don't have to have an expensive outfit. Like my shirt, H&M, $6. My pants, Zara, probably $30, $40.
Something like that, yeah, 30 to 40.
Yeah,
something
my
like that.
shoes, $50. My belt, $20. Like my watch, $100. Like it's an expensive outfit, but it's not expensive. Like you can
No.
dress nice, but like
Yeah.
for me, the intention around this was like it was more like a more formal, casual type thing. Like this is something I'll wear to dinner.
Yeah.
I love this outfit. I think it's fitted. I think it's well presented, and me and
Yeah.
Juan are dressed very similar. But like, I mean, he got the memo as well. But like, what was your intention with this outfit? We didn't intend to match, but like, I mean, give us a
I
little
mean,
breakdown of
today in
yours.
particular, when it comes to black, it's one of those colors that I would say every single person has an outfit of that in
Essential.
their closet, because unlike other things, like for example, in your case, you say you prefer black, even
Right.
though of course you can wear color as well, but you said that in your case, you prefer black because maybe your tone of the skin, that
Yeah.
you're maybe not as tan, etc. In my case, black, normally I go with this when I either want to be classy at night, you know, it's like
Right.
a safe option to go.
Right.
Or when I'm like in a hurry, for example, sometimes with all black, it's like that safe outfit that you can wear any occasion during the day, during the night, and you will always look good. You will
Oh
look
yeah, bro.
classy,
It's just
elegant.
elegant, it's presentable.
So today was
People
one of those
respect
days.
it.
I kind of like was like, okay, I'm not sure what to wear, but I know I'm gonna look good in this.
Yeah.
So I'm just went with all black. But on the next episode, you're gonna see both. You know, you're gonna see me with other outfits, other colors, kind of like different type of like within the same style of more casual, which
Right.
is mine. We're gonna dive into that into a little bit, but for today, yeah, I just went safe. I wanted to do classy, elegant, and all black, like you said before, is gonna do the job every single
Yeah,
time.
for me, like, I mean, I love black. Obviously, like, I'm joking, guys. I have other stuff than black,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
for
yeah.
me, like, because of my skin, like, I like wearing more earth tones. So like, I love
Yeah.
brown. Maybe next episode I wear a brown shirt. I'm not sure, but like, I love brown, tan. I don't really like tan, to be honest. It depends on the tan. Like sand,
Yeah.
I like sand color. Like white, I try to stay away from like white. Juan tells me white looks fine on me. I don't like the white.
I've seen him in white already. I've seen him in white already.
Guys,
and it looks good.
I literally never wear white. Like I'll wear white like once in a while, like if
Yeah.
I need to do something. But like no, I just try to shift into darker colors. I like earth tone, but no, bro, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
But
and we have that in common. Like I also like to. You mentioned about wearing like a little bit fitted more outfit
Yeah,
because
it
when
just
you
looks better,
work
in my
out,
opinion.
you want to also like everybody that has worked out knows this.
Right.
When you see your body changing, you're putting a lot of work at the gym. So it's like the same work you put with anything else. You want to show it. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like if you go to the gym and you make sure to develop your body to either be more like bigger, more muscular. Maybe for people, maybe they're losing weight. Whatever your goal is, when you see that change, putting clothes that will enhance and that will like actually make it other people look at it as well. You know, like notice it. I don't know. It just feels good.
Oh, bro,
like being able
100%.
to show those results.
I think black also it makes like the like how do I like
Everything.
tailors like it just makes the body
Yeah.
look more fitted. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
black
cool.
is your color. Black is your color.
Yeah, bro. So, bro, in terms of fashion though, like your fashion, bro, we're constantly changing our style. But like, how do you think fashion has changed over this like the span of your life? Like, what was that turning point where you're like, okay, I gotta kind of take more fashion more serious, like whether it was like more fitted clothes, like more like tailored, like what would you say is when was that turning point for you?
I would say in my case it's like okay, like we mentioned before, when you're little you kind of like don't know much about it. You try to, right? And
Yes.
you make effort, but
yeah
I would say like over the years it had changed in the sense that before, like I would say for me, I'm 32, it changed like when I was like maybe 20, 21. That's when
Okay.
it actually started to
Okay.
change. Before that, I didn't used to pay that much attention to the tailoring, to the
Yeah.
fit. You know, like if it's like properly fit on the arms,
Right.
or the pants, if they're like a little bit baggy, more fitted now. And at that point, I would say it evolved in the sense that I started to pay attention to that,
right
and also to how everything looks as a whole. Because sometimes
Of
when you're
course.
not aware of it before I started paying attention to it, sometimes you put a shirt that doesn't go with the pants you're putting on.
Right. You know, it happens, bro.
Yeah, for example, you put patterns on both shirts and the pants, something that should not be done. If you put patterns on your pants, you should have a plain color shirt.
Exactly.
And vice versa, so that the whole thing is not overwhelming to the eye. But little details like this, I would say like when I was 21, 22, that whole thing changed, and I
Yeah.
kind of like went more into like more casual type of style,
Nice, bro.
and combining that casual element with elegant.
Like was it more like tailoring your clothes or kind of just more like
it was a combination of tailoring the clothes and also going into identifying my style, which
Okay.
like I just mentioned is more casual. That basically means that I'm combining elements of elegant clothes with casual clothes to create that perfect in between.
okay?
So
Well, that kind of
yeah.
sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Ron, but
Yeah.
that kind of leads to like I have a question for you then. Like, what do you think about like Zara? Like, well, guys, because me and Juan, we
Yeah.
literally shop at Zara, Abercrombie, H&M, those like urban
Yeah.
stores. What do you think about like the new like over? Because I would say like after COVID, they started coming out with clothes that were naturally just tailored, fitted. Like, so like it saves us the time of going to the tailor shops and like to like tailor
Yeah.
our pants. What do you think about like what do you think about all that stuff? Like, what do you think about like more fitted stuff in the stores now? Like just more easier, convenient.
I mean, yeah, you know, there's gonna be like something you have to, for the people, right? You have to understand is that, of course, it also gonna depend on your body type.
100%.
Because in our case, we have similar body types in the sense that we're both like
Lean.
yeah, like exactly like lean. So the clothes that I believe look best for us is clothes that has like European size, meaning like for
Right.
example, Zara is from Spain. The sizes of those stores we're gonna be different from normally like more American generic like brands.
Agreed.
So they will have slim fit. They will have super slim fit for people that are even leaner.
Crazy.
They will have like baggy clothes as well, but like they do have and focus more on like this type of clothing that when you put it on, it's gonna look like tailored to your body.
Right.
Versus if you go to buy clothes, for example, Walmart or an American store where all the sizes in the US are gonna be more baggy, more big,
Yeah, bro.
and less tailored. So I would say that those stores that you mentioned, Zara, Abercrombie, H&M, all those stores, I prefer them personally.
Yeah.
Because the fitting of the clothes is gonna automatically make it look a lot more
100%.
cleaner, more
I love
elegant.
it, bro. I think it's so convenient. Like my shirt's from Zara, but it's like not. It's fitted. It's slim fit. I
You
think
don't
it's-
have to take it to the tailor shop.
No,
It-
bro.
It goes perfect just how it is.
Yeah, bro. It's amazing. Like I love it. I think it's.
Yeah.
It complements very well.
And now that you mentioned that, even though I've been like paying attention to this for a while, 2 weeks ago it was the first time in my life that I actually went to a tailor.
Okay,
I need to
really?
do it more often because a lot of people think tailors are like very expensive. In
Yeah.
reality,
No, bro. It's
they're
like
not.
$3 for pants.
They're not. But a lot of people think that. And sometimes they buy clothes and it doesn't fit perfectly, but they're like, it is what it is. Like, people, believe me, I waited way too long to do it. But if you have something that you kind of like not 100% comfortable with the fit,
Yeah.
just look for a
But
tailor.
which tailoring
Go
place do you
there.
go to here in Miami?
I think the place, the name of the place was like Tailor King, something like that.
Okay.
It was like a little bit north of Miami.
Okay.
That was the first one I tried. I was happy with the results of the pants.
Nice.
Basically, something I like to do, and you tell me about you when you do your pants, because
I like to crop it.
yeah, in my case, most guys, and I've noticed this, when you buy pants for guys, they tend to be a little bit low waist.
Yeah.
Because most guys wear their pants not to like above the, or like at a hip level. They tend to
Right.
wear it a little bit down.
Right.
In my case in particular, I actually like to wear them to the hip level, like
Yeah,
a
I
little
like
bit
that too
higher.
because when you tuck the shirt in, it just looks better, bro.
Yeah, but the problem is that because most guys don't wear like that, brands, for example, I bought some pants from Levi's, which is a well-known brand for
Right.
pants. Here on the crotch area,
Right,
it was
right.
a little bit tight.
Right.
So when I went to the tailor, it was with the intention of like tucking this a little bit down,
Right.
so that I have more space in that, in between the legs,
Right.
to put it like that, so that it's not uncomfortable for me. And the same with the length of the pant, because sometimes some guys will identify with this. The pants go 32 to 34, but
Right.
sometimes your perfect length is 33, and you don't find that. Maybe Banana Republic, they're good with that. They have very specific length, and they
Yeah.
have every single number, but most brands don't. So you have to take it to the tailor so that they can maybe take an inch from it, etc.
I agree, bro. It's crazy.
and the feeling you're gonna get when you put that on, and it fits perfectly,
yeah,
it's
the
worth
best.
it. It's worth
bro,
it.
it's like $3 to tailor your pants. It's not. You're not spending a bag, bro. It's cheap. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's not that bad. So with the stores, and you mentioned it before in terms of like, how they have changed like the clothes and collection, especially Abercrombie. They made a big change in the past few years, more
Right.
towards more mature clothing. What would you say, like, the stores that you mentioned before are always your go-to, or do you have a brand that you kind of like know that most people don't buy at, but they should actually look into it?
Honestly, bro, I shop at Zara, Abercrombie, Banana Republic. I like shopping.
Have you tried any independent brands or no?
like
Not yet?
like little, not necessarily in like the apparel, more of like accessories, like
Got it.
glasses. But like I online shop, like, guys, I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but like Fashion Nova is good.
Yeah.
Fashion Nova Men, they have good stuff.
They have some, yeah, they have good pieces.
They
have
do,
good
bro.
pieces.
I literally saw a shirt on Fashion Nova that was the same shirt at Zara, like literally the same exact shirt. It's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, bro. Like I mean, I shop there. Like even like, I have like black T-shirts from Shein. Like they're just cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Like but it looks good in my opinion.
No, it does.
What about
And-
you?
No, in my case, I would say apart from those main stores, I'm looking at one right now. I haven't ordered from there yet. So this is just from what I've seen. But I'm going to order soon to kind of like make the actual valid opinion, like in terms of if it's good or not.
Right.
It's called Dandy del Mar. And the reason I like the brand is because we live in Miami.
Right.
Here, the weather is mostly hot most of the
Yeah.
year. Now, during fall, winter, we may have 1 or 2 months where the temperatures go down maybe in the 60s, so you can actually layer up a little bit.
Yeah.
But most of the year, you're just going to wear one shirt because if not, you're going to cook yourself outside.
Right, bro. It's too hot here.
Yeah, and that brand in particular, Dandy Del Mar, what I've noticed is that even now that it's like fall, close into winter, all the clothes they have is like Miami style clothing, like clothes for like the summer, you
Right.
know?
Multi-use.
Yes, so like it's clothes that actually I see myself being able to use the whole time, and they have very classy styles, like
Right.
Johnny Color polos.
I'm gonna have to check it
and-
out.
Yes, and different styles of pants, etc. So that's the only kind of like more independent brand, I guess, that I've been looking into it now. But outside of that, I'm with you. Sarah, Abercrombie are the go-tos.
Yeah, bro. It's just essential.
Anytime, you're not gonna miss with those stores. You're gonna find something classy all the time.
Nice, bro. So moving on, bro. Like
Yeah.
fashion, bro. Is there someone who's influenced you over the years, specifically
Yes.
on social media?
Yes.
Who is someone that has really influenced you during your life in terms of like just elevating your fashion and someone you get your tips on with?
I would say lately, in the past year to 2 years, I actually took the time to start following people in social media that actually are into fashion.
Yeah.
The
amazing.
ones that I mentioned to you that are the most, that I like the style, I can identify with the most, and I love it, is Brandon Balfour, I believe is his name. He's from Canada, and also Chris Cabella, which is also
Yeah.
from Canada.
Juan put me on.
Yeah, they have a very smart casual type of style, which is, again, the style I love. the one that I normally go
And the
by.
aesthetic too is cool,
Yes,
amazing.
and normally those two, down to where everybody needs to follow them because they are, and also follow me, Sanchez Dress Code on Instagram. We're gonna put the links on the description and everything,
Yeah.
but because those are people that actually you can benefit from in terms of like getting ideas, inspiration, and everything when it comes to dressing. In your case, I know you mentioned somebody that was a big figure in your life, especially
Right.
when you're growing up. Uh, Tell us about that. Like, who's this guy that actually kind of like help you believe in yourself and also serve as an inspiration, maybe when
Yeah,
it comes
so
to it?
his name is Shaun Ross. Shaun Ross is someone that my mom actually introduced me to. I remember I was telling one off camera that when I was in school, like when I was younger, I was always like bullied, guys. I was always bullied
Yeah.
because of the way I look, my skin color. Um, so it created an insecurity thing for me. But I remember, I always go home upset, talking to my mom, asking her like, why do people bully me or why do people look at me different? And she had showed me this guy on Facebook. She's always on Facebook. His name is Shaun Ross. He has albinism, so we share that similarity. And he's a model. He's a model. His content is fully based just dressing up, runway stuff like that. So
Yeah.
when I remember as a kid, like I saw him and I was like shoot, like he's the same as me. Like if he can wear it, like I can wear it. Like, and I never cared about what people thought about what I wore. But like just kind of just going on social media, Instagram, Facebook, just looking at his stuff, instill that confidence to me, confidence. And I told my mom like one day I was like, Mom, like I can do what he's doing. Like, I think I'm a better looking guy than him. Respectfully,
Yeah.
confidently, I can say that. I think I can, put together an outfit, and that gave me that confidence to really not care about people's perception. But he was a big influence in my life just because of like he had that confidence to wear what he wanted to wear, and that really kind of got instilled into me. So
No, that's awesome, and not, like we're talking this about the people that influence us in our life, and
Right.
it's always good no matter who you are, especially when you're going through maybe a phase where you actually like maybe
100%,
doubting
bro.
yourself, because we all been there at some point.
and we want to be there. We want to be that for you guys.
Yes,
That's our
exactly.
goal.
Like what's one of our girls with our podcast? Like we've been through that, and we use these other people to kind of like look for inspiration, motivation, and realize what we can also do. But one day, we hope that you look at us and you can be like, you know what? If they actually did it,
I know,
I can
bro.
do it as well. That's it. That's the final goal, and that's
We share
our
that
purpose
similarity
with
though,
this.
bro. We just want to inspire. That's literally our goal. We just want to inspire, and
Yes.
we want you guys to look at our content and really take it in for yourselves and implement it into your daily use.
Yes, 100%.
That's the goal for us. So
Yeah, and in your case, like when it comes to like your social media, because I said already, and you also told me now
Right.
that we found these people through social media, right?
Yeah.
And that we want to be an inspiration. Is that like also like you're gonna take your own social media right now? Like, what are your goals with your own social
yeah,
media?
bro.
When it
So
comes to that?
besides the podcast, like,
Yeah.
I would say my social media looks very presentable, and so does yours. But me
Yeah.
and Juan always talk off camera. We talk off camera all the time. Like, I want my stuff to be more professional use. Like, I want to post professional photos, reels. Like, the iPhone is amazing, right? The iPhone takes great photos,
Yeah.
but like, I want like actual shots. It's because, bro,
Yeah,
your
like
social media,
professional shots.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, this is the truth about it. Your social media is your portfolio. It's your resume. It is. It's everything. It's the way people perceive you. So for me, I like posting quality content. So that's kind of my goal. And the beauty about all this podcast stuff too is we're also learning with the camera
Yes.
too. So like, we have a lot to grow with as well. But like, we're also helping each other with the content. So kind of just making it look more presentable and professional. What about you?
Yes. No, the same thing. Like you said, we're not doing bad with our Instagram in terms of how it looks.
Right.
But we are conscious that we can improve even more, and that's what we're aiming for now, with the intention of, like we just mentioned, see people looking at our pages, get motivation, get inspiration, improve their life, learn how to dress even better.
Of course, bro.
And also, I have projects that I want to do in the future, with my social media, like actually be have like a coaching program.
Yeah,
where
bro.
we
We
can
wanna
actually
both coach.
Yes, like we can actually go one-on-one with people, and actually give them more time to actually properly teach them how can they improve their style, their image, and their life overall.
I agree.
So I would say that we're pretty in line with those goals when it comes to
Yeah, bro.
the social
It's like
media.
it's little baby steps. We're working towards that, but
Yeah.
that's the goal. If we want to inspire. We want to motivate you guys, and we want to really help you guys achieve your fullest potential in any sort of way that we can. So
No, yeah, 100%, 100%. And like you mentioned to me, because this is something that also sometimes affects people when they, I'm going to tell this, like to explain what I'm trying to say here. Like sometimes if you like a style of clothing, because fashion doesn't have rules, right?
Right.
But it is true that sometimes people like a style that maybe the people around them don't use as much,
Right.
and they want to do it, but they just don't do it because they feel like maybe a little bit scared that
Just
they're going to
do
be
it.
the only one. So
Just do it.
something
the
I
best
want to
time to do
say
it.
is that follow your style and what you want, because, for example, you were talking to me about this before. You've done traveling a lot.
Yeah.
And even though you have a style that we use, for example, here in Miami, which is a city where you
People
can go
dress
to
really nice,
places,
bro.
yeah, and they dress nice, we are conscious that sometimes you travel to other places and they maybe not dressed in
Bro,
the same
perfect
style.
example. I'm going to Arizona in like
Yeah.
2 days, and I've been there before multiple times. But like, I was just asking my friend, I was like, listen, dude, people dress like, because in Miami, guys, where we live, it's
Yeah.
people dress nice everywhere, even at the supermarket. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, when we go out to dinner, like, what do I bring? Like, is it more casual? Is it nice? Like, 'cause in Miami,
Exactly.
everyone dresses nice. So like, it's your environment's huge, but like, it's crazy because like, but what?
Yeah, it changes. It changes.
100%. And what Juan was saying, like, if you're happy with it, if you're happy with what you want to wear, just wear it. Like,
Yes.
who cares if people judge you? If you're happy with it,
Exactly.
if you're happy in your own skin, you're good.
Yeah, like don't change your style because
Never.
you're seeing other people doing it, because you're never gonna feel 100%
Right.
like happy and comfortable
Right.
if you're doing something
I
that
bet 50% of the people in our building like our outfit. I bet 50% of people don't. But like, I like it. So
Yeah, exactly. Like just go with it, because if you like it, like you're gonna really like. How can I say this? Like it's just gonna make you feel better, and it's gonna make
100%.
everything better. The way you interact with people, etc.
Yeah, bro.
We cannot stress it enough.
that's another thing
So,
too, bro. Like,
yeah,
for all the guys out there, it's the truth about everything. Like, a big truth about dressing nice is it attracts ladies. Like, a lot of guys do things to attract the woman, right? And that's the truth about it. I'm gonna keep it 100.
that's one of the things. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've you know, in my personal life, I'm gonna be honest with you, I found that dressing nice has built that confidence to really talk to women, as well as giving me that confidence to smile and, you know, just really pursue what I want. And when I want something, I always get it. So it's like, that's something that has really been, you know, successful in my
Yeah.
personal use. So
Yeah, no, it has like it just has so much benefits.
Yeah, bro.
That I
Amazing.
cannot wait. You're gonna see in the future episode. We're gonna dive into the particular benefits of like dressing nice and all
Oh,
the
bro, it's gonna
psychology
be
behind
amazing.
it, because it's a lot more complicated than sometimes we even think about it. Like
Right.
it has so much behind it.
I think that was great. I think today we covered basically everything.
Yeah,
But-
we did a good intro when it comes to
We
fashion.
but we wanted to shift, guys. As we mentioned in the next episode, we want to shift back into from fashion to self growth. But
Yeah.
we want to shift it into just like a little segment about what we're gonna talk about in the next episode. So,
Yeah.
you know, me and Juan have worked on ourselves for a long period of time, and we're by no means perfect, but we're still working on ourselves every single day.
Yeah.
But I have a question, like in terms of self growth, like, what would you say is the main habits that you implement into your daily life? Is it like, what little habits do you implement really quick if you want to tell the viewers?
Yeah, like things that, yeah, we're gonna go deep into this on the second episode, but basically, just so you have an idea, the morning routine is very important. I
Right.
know it may sound very cliche for some people because they're gonna be like, what is gonna morning routine do for me, etc.
Right, right.
But believe me, until you try it, and we're gonna explain in detail in the next episode
Right.
about some of the things that we do on
Yeah.
our morning routine. Once you try, you're gonna realize, okay, it's not so cliche as I thought.
No,
It's
bro.
actually something that people say for a reason, and that you should implement it. So basically, having a good morning routine is gonna prepare you to have increase the chances so that the rest of your day go as smoothly. So I would say
100%.
set up your morning routine, and then make sure you organize the rest of your day so that you do the harder stuff in the morning where your
Yeah.
brain is fresh, and then the lighter stuff as the day goes by.
Right.
That's the main way, I guess, you can make sure that every day you make the most of it.
Yeah, I would say when I think about self-improvement, I would just say like prioritizing just things you love. Just
Yes.
prioritizing what you love, what makes you happy, and you know, if it makes you happy, just pursue it. Other
Yeah.
than your professional life, just pursue it, implement it, and you know, it really takes you a long way. So
No, but believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
always gotta believe in
and-
yourself.
And do the things that you need to achieve those goals. When you
Million
sit
percent.
down and you establish what the goals are for you in your life, then just kind of like establish a whole day routine that will help you get there eventually.
right, 100%.
Yeah, during the day, small goals, but small goals are gonna help you achieve the bigger ones.
Agreed.
And on that second episode, we're gonna focus on that and kind of like go into more detail about what things you can do that we're already doing
gonna
and
be-
work for us.
It's gonna be amazing, bro. Well, without further ado, how are you
Yeah.
feeling? First episode, Juan, how are you
No,
feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Guys,
good.
like fifth time, literally.
The conversation went out pretty good. We
Yeah.
don't have a script here, like for real. We kind of like know
No.
the topic we're gonna be talking about.
We're
but
just
we
having
don't
a
have-
conversation, bro.
Yeah, we don't have that much things like maybe like written down beforehand or anything like that, and until you do some stuff, you don't realize how hard it is. We
very
recorded
hard.
this first episode like 5 times.
But like you said, practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Right? We want to learn from our
Each
mistakes.
time we notice how we get better
It's
and
amazing.
how the conversation
Yeah, guys,
keeps
like
going.
the first 5 times filming, like from when we started, we had a script, but like now, like it's our first episode, and
Yeah.
we've seen tremendous growth. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So guys, thank you for watching.
Thank
like
you
we
guys
said
so
on the
much.
description,
Leave
go
a comment
there.
too. Whatever you guys want to hear from
Yeah.
us, leave a comment. We'll be more than happy to answer you guys' questions. Any suggestions,
too.
let us know.
In the description, we're gonna put our social media, so
We're gonna tag our handles and
following
everything.
us.
Yeah, we're gonna put our
And
main
other-
socials in our
Yeah,
Attiring Life page. So.
exactly, and other information. So yeah, first episode, Attiring
Without
Life
further ado,
podcast.
guys, Attiring Life. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.